have a 34 years old daughter who got married a year ago, and she moved back to Pelham with her husband, and she said, I'll never move back to Pelham. It's so boring.
Though Irmeli's daughter may have had a change in heart, she wasn't alone in calling Pelham Manor boring. The website areavibes.com, a site that mathematically determines the best places to live in America, says it used complex data and algorithms to determine the nation's most boring places to live. And as it turns out, Pelham Manor ended up in the top 10. But residents and frequenters disagree with that.
For me, it's not boring because I'm always out, I'm always working, I'm always interacting with people.
Now, while the authors of this study say that they used science and data to determine the results, the following caveats should be kept in mind. The authors say they considered factors that they generally think makes a place exciting, meaning that while they assure the readers they didn't base what's boring on their own personal opinions, they themselves came up with factors like over 35 years old is more boring, and a population with a higher percentage of married couples is more boring. Even more boring, married with children. But Pelham Manor resident Irmeli says she's too busy to keep up with herself.
I go to the gym, I go to play tennis, I have a knitting group, I have a walking group.
And while the jury's still out on whether town locals and visitors actually believe this is one of the most boring towns in America, either way, having your town listed on a top 10 can be anything but boring. In Pelham Manor, Rose Itzcovitz, FiOS 1 News.